welcome back everyone. It's been quite a long time since we were playing Theros Sealed. I've been helping with some family members. We've got a very special guest today. We've got Halo. But we'll hope that his shenanigans don't cause too much nonsense. Oh, he wants to put up the mic. Oh. Well, so let's get back into it here. So we were actually close to 7 wins. Just at 5 wins, 2 losses. So we had a pretty good deck. Let me just bring that up. We had a really potent rare, if I remember. Daxos was very potent in this deck alongside of Mire Triton and Captivating Presence, Captivating Unicorn. We had some good removal, but Gravebreaker Lamia plus, where is it here? Woe Strider. Now this little fun interaction really got us far. We had some cool moments with Entrancing Lyre in our last draft, so yeah, no, I really didn't see too much else that we could be doing differently. Just about good matchups and good luck, and see what happens here. Okay, Halo, calm down. Just coffee, just coffee. All right. Oh, it's a Teferi off. I'll concede. Well, this looks like a snap keep if I've ever seen one. We are missing double white, but this Mire Triton, if we can get first strike on it, on the Enchantress's presence, Enchanting Presence, we'll be off to the races, as they say. So, let us keep. And opponent is on some red variant. So we are going to lead with Plains because there is the probability that we could get just always wanting to be mindful of our Daxos. He is double white, but we've solved our double white problem and we're off to the races. So, and yes, Halo is in the way of our visibility, but we're okay with that. We're gonna start with jamming. And then at that point, I think our best bet is just to add as much some power into the board as possible. This Gravebreaker Lamia going for the scapegoat. It makes a goat when it comes in, so I'm calling it that scapegoat. It has escape on it. Well, I'm really liking where we're at here. We're seeing only mono red, and opponent is not pressuring us whatsoever. So let's play a land. Let's move to combat. Probably could have put the Mogus's favor down, but I'm kind of liking Eidolon Mire Triton here as just an aggressive strategy to pressure the opponent. Oh, and we lost our Enchantress's presence. So, as I was mentioning, it is a first strike Death Touch combination with Mire Triton, so. And Tim Hortons, please sponsor me. I've got Timbit birthday cake cereal, and my god, is it ever fucking good. I'm just gonna take a little moment here. So at this point, we could just clear the way. Final Death, smash for 8. Yeah, seems correct. And I think we're well on our way to our 6th win here. Our 5th win? I don't know how that works. I don't really know. Oh, you even had the Labyrinth. Oh, it's too bad that we took that from him. Okay, I'm unaware of what this card is. Okay, so he has 1 blocker. I'm kind of liking just jamming and seeing how the fallout comes. We basically only have one bad blocker, so could make the opponent trade. Yeah, that was loose. I think playing the Lamia is the best next step here. Ah. Seems fine, I guess. Halo is just going nuts over this. See, this is an escape goat. It makes goats, and it has escape on it. Okay, okay. Well, I kind of don't like the opponent conceding there. It's kind of an interesting game. But we cannot tell people what to do. So, if I'm incorrect here, we are looking at our 7th win. So, okay. Well, that was a 7-2 finish. We're gonna start another seal draft with the winnings that we got from that. So I don't think we can get as lucky as we did there, but we can only hope. Whoa! We got airbows. Very cool. Whenever another creature you control dies, you may pay 2 life. If you do, draw a card. And it also has sacrifice another creature. Target creature you control gets -2, -1 till end of turn. Okay. Okay, sorry, we're back. And we also got standard all-star Tectonic Giant. So, pretty pleased with this. Whenever it attacks or becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, choose 1, deal 3 damage to each opponent. Now, I haven't been overly impressed. Red is sort of the least potent that I've found so far. Mantle of the Wolf. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4 with Mantle of the Wolf. It's put into the graveyard from the battlefield. Create 2 green 1/1 create 2 green wolf tokens. Okay. Okay. And then Ashiok's Eraser. Flash, when it's battlefield, exile target spell. Your opponents can't cast a spell with the same name. When Ashiok's Eraser leaves the battlefield, return to exile card to the creature's hand. Okay. Very beautiful art on this from Izzy. Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may have Propian Thaumaturge become a copy of another creature, except it has this ability. Alright. So, I'm really pleased to see what we kind of got here. Wow. Heliod's Punishment. Enchant Commanding Presence. Formulas to our success last game. But we really don't have a very deep white at all. That is very, very shallow. We don't have too much in the way of removal. One of the secret best cards of the set here, Dreadful Apathy. Yeah, definitely common that if we can spike a lot of that, you can be off to a good draft. Wow, we have 3 Stern Dismissals. It's not a fantastic card, but built in the right tempo deck can really be a nasty card. I'm seeing a fantastic pool of blue so far, which I'm really excited about. We have 2 Triton Wave Riders, which I was definitely looking for amongst our pile. Ichthyomorphosis. Looking very good, alongside Calafi, Beloved of the Sea. So yeah, we might have a good blue devotion deck here. We have some decent enchantment creatures. Now, I would love to pair this with black, since we have our Erebos. It's probably wrong from what I'm seeing so far. We only have Inevitable End. So we could find possibly a way to splash, but the words are sort of taken right out of my mouth as I say that, as I look at our green pool. Binding of the Titans, fantastic card, especially in draft. You have to give this kind of effect a lot of respect. You're essentially investing 2 mana and you're getting a lot of value out of this, especially when we are looking at a escape devotion, or Constellation type strategy. So I'm very, very happy to see the Entrancing Lyre back. I'm going to give this card a try. It seems like a powerful effect. Okay, so we know that we're playing blue. So let's take a look at that. I'm a little concerned as we do not have a fantastic pool of uncommons and anything except for, it looks like, blue and white, which we could make this work. Fantastic card. Another fantastic card. Fantastic card. Okay, so let's look at our white here. We have Heliod's Punishment, Commanding Presence, Logoto Man Storyteller, all the way over here, I made sure to spot this staggering insight. I'm really impressed with this pool as of right now. I think we're just going to refine and tie this sort of deck list in. Okay, so these are essentially all the cards that I deem, I think, decent enough to be playable. So let's just take a look at our compilation. So, as expected, I've selected just as many creatures as non-creatures. Sort of the hidden formula for success is not doing that. We want to definitely increase our number of creatures. I'm thinking Heliod's Pilgrim, Lena and the Lost Pride can be good with enchantments, but we don't have too many combat enchantments. What a fascinating pool. It's so evenly split amongst colors. Okay. Just kind of going through and taking a look at cards that we like and don't like. So, pardon my silence here. In my mind, I'm just thinking our initial selection of cards is very high on the curve. Okay, so we have a fantastic compilation of different removal spells. I think we need to go a little bit more permission based. I'm going to add in the memory drain, deny the divine. This is a fantastic art. Awesome. Way too many 4s. Cut down on the glory bringers. This is a fantastic card. So we have broken the cardinal rule of playing less creatures, more creatures than creatures here, so just continuing to refine this. I think we definitely need things to get on board a lot faster. 10 white symbols, so I'm not huge on this Daybreak Chimera or Reverent. I could definitely see a moment in time when we want that. We're not doing a lot of things on our opponent's turn, so I'm actually thinking we go rethinking some things here. Daybreak Chimera and Reverent Hoplite gives us a little bit of a tighter top end, pushing us a little bit deeper into white. This has been quite a fascinating deck construction. I've never had a pool this split, but yet so clear. We have a fantastic pile of commons and uncommons here, as well as a couple of rares. Ashiok's Erasure. And yeah, yet again, we're not using a terrible amount of I'm not horribly upset about missing out on this. It is a fantastic card, but we really don't have a way to support green. If we try I think that this is quite a lot. So I was just going deep into the tank. I think this is our final variation here. Now, more creatures than non-creatures, an aggressive curve, low effective spells, focusing and honing in on sort of trying to take advantage of the devotion of white as much as possible. I think that if we even lean in a little harder, okay, so if we lean in even harder on the blue effects, or sorry, the green effects, I think it appears we're looking to lose focus on our deck list here. We just want to take a look at this though. We added the last Heliod's Pilgrim. We added in the Glory Bearers, and then we took out very fascinating. So essentially we would have the Pilgrims finding Presence, Insight, Mantle, Cetizen trainings, Sentinel Eyes, and we'd have some good tempo control coming out of good tempo to control coming out of the Stern Dismissals, Stinging Fish, and Trancing Lyre. I'm a pretty big fan of this so far. I think that this is better than our blue version, as it was trying to lean on the devotion to blue, but we just weren't able to take as much advantage over the devotion to blue as we would everything else here. So I think we lean in on setting up sort of an early game strategy, then taking advantage of our enchantments to really take over the game with our larger creatures. Okay. I think we did it. We're gonna call this Bant stuff. Tempo, Constellation. Let's run it. I'm really not sure how the deck's gonna play out. But I do like that we're essentially mono white splashing green and blue cards here. So we're running into what I believe to be our initial struggle with the deck, but I think that this can really go in a good direction, so we'll keep this. Again, we're going to just deploy our sort of our mid-range strategy here. Heliod's Pilgrim. I think we try and scoop up something safe. Well, we really do need to hit our third land. Oh man, that was a blessing. Pilgrim, I think we go find... I would definitely like to take the action. It's either Heliod's Punishment or the Commanding Presence. I think we go with Commanding Presence. It's probably the easiest way to take over a game here. So, go ahead and do that. Well, having regrets here, as they say. None of this is really dealing with the problem. I think there's no way that we're beating that card without locking it down, though. So I think that's going to be step one. Option 2 is set up a surprise for the opponent to block it, but we're going to respect the opponent and assume that they don't lack the intelligence about making bad blocks with this effect. So, okay, we're officially struggling. We do have the capability now to deploy the Chimera, so that's going to be sort of step one. Step 2 will be putting the Staggering Insight on this, and then we're going to try and get our 4th land drop. Hopefully it'll be green. And we'll also hope that the opponent doesn't have some way of dealing with the Daybreak Chimera. So, yeah, I don't want to take 7, so I think we're going to declare blocks as so. wow, that was a gift. So I think in this case now we actually just commanding presence. And it now our best case scenarios, we just don't die over the course of this turn. Pretty confident that we still can power through this. I think our best bet on doing so, though, begins with the Nessian Wanderer, and then stage 2. Nessian Wanderer. Plains. And then pass here. I don't like attacking. But I think we've got to do it. Got to start generating some card advantage. Okay, great. I think we end the turn here, and we just do our best bet to not perish. So in this case, we're going to give hexproof. So, in this case here, I think we just go no blocks. Let me think on that for a second. I think we go no blocks because I'm relatively confident that if the opponent doesn't play another creature, try and get there next turn. So let's start with starting to assemble our kill. Fantastic. This is exactly the card that we're looking for. So I think next step we go Cetessan training. Again, but over here And we didn't see right card for us here. Yeah, I'm not too pleased with how this is going. Yeah, the mistakes there were definitely attacking on that last turn, but I think we learned a little bit. I think we're going to increase the amount of green. I think we will lean in even heavier into green. Okay. Leaned in a little heavier now to white, so kind of liking this. Oh, this is so close. This is almost exactly like our last hand, except it includes some of our best cards. I think I like this because we go Heliod's Pilgrim, but for a removal spell this time. So we'll keep this, and we'll just really hope that we get some green cards coming our way. Well, ask and you shall receive, I guess. Unknown Shores. Opponent has some sort of flash spells going on. Omen of the Sun. Fantastic white card. Of all the omens, easily the best. Now, a few different options. I think we just go with Heliod's Pilgrim. But first we'll attack. Just to really send a message. No, we said we were going to use a removal spell this time, but And I saw Mantle the Wolf, and I really think that can spike a lot better with that kind of effect. So. I think we definitely want to resolve Siona before we start enchanting as well. One of my favorite cards of the set here. I think it is an extremely underrated card. I think Videlkin Shackles in general is an underrated card, and I think that this card, in some ways, is better, if not. So, in this case, I think it's just too free to not go for the Commanding Presence. Do we play the Siona first? Let's just attack first, actually. Just like we drew it up, right? Yeah, I think we're comfortable just setting something up like this. I think I should have played the Nessian Wanderer instead. We're really looking to get our green mana going here. This is very punishing. Best cards in our hand right now are green, so yeah. They're missing their black. Unclear if I made the right decision there. I think that was wrong. I think I should have just either slammed this Semaine Pegasus or... Yeah. So I think next turn we definitely have to play Nessian Wanderer. Start generating advantage off of that card. Yeah, this is starting to get gross. At this point, I think we go Semaine Pegasus and start taking to the skies. We've got some fantastic enchantments to do so. So there we go. That's the plan. Opponent hasn't shown us a lot of cards that make me really worried. Can effectively deal with most of them. There we go. That's our first card that really has made us want to use Dreadful Apathy. Enchantment ends battlefield control. You may draw a card. If you do, I'm going to decline. Fantastic card. Land for many turns, and it's that. Well, I think we're going to just... Now we're really away to the races if this Semaine Pegasus lives. We'll absolutely smush the Scavenger Harpy with Setessan Training, Commanding Presence. Yippee! We finally got the card, but now we're at a bit of a disadvantage. Yeah, I don't think the opponent's going to like very much where this is going. Got quite a lot of creatures. It's going to get to the point where we'll go wide enough that can really start threatening a pretty dreadful board for them. Devotion to white is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, my rate of play and inevitability looked pretty annoying, I think, to the opponents, so fair enough. Alright, well, run it back. I was a little upset with the amount of, actually, the amount of green that we were seeing there. I think that number feels right. Perfect. All of our colors. Pretty diverse strategy as well. I will keep. I think the opponent is going to be pretty confused. I think that card is annoying enough that I think we just want to get rid of it right now. Yeah, fair enough. Seems fine. Blue-red, hey? expect to see some removal coming from the opponent. So let's make him have it. And if not, here we just get to slam Laguna Band Storyteller. Yikes, that's quite a card. Opponent's really got the slam jam on here. Pretty annoying. Sweet. Yeah, pass turn. Does not look like we will be winning this game. Yeah, I'll play land, but you know, opponent's got us here. Basically, we'll be going to 1. We'll be taking 4, and then Omen of the Forge puts us essentially at 1. Not much really to say. We're pretty dead. And that does it. We are officially dead. But you know what? Good beats. I don't think we were beating that opponent even if we did have a more streamlined deck. Play decisions were loose on my end, but just going to revisit that. Okay, so I think this will be our final variation. It better be, as we're moving into kind of the end game, as they say. Yeah, you know what? I think this is about as good as we can get it. I think we'll just gotta play a little bit more smart. It's another component as well. So. Well, there's absolutely no way we can keep this. This is a fantastic keep. Okay, Elspeth. Mwah. Give us some good luck. Oh, spooked kitty. I think my mind is telling me that we get rid of Island. I think it actually have to be Heliod's punishment. I feel that that's wrong. But you know what? It's a synopsis for most of my life. Most of the things in my life feel wrong. Wow, fantastic card. Okay. I think we continue to show patience here. I believe commanding presence will set us up for the best possible outcome. We do know that the opponent has this Ephemia generating some value. Expect to see some removal, but Sultai, fascinating. If we can stick commanding presence on either of these creatures, I think we'll be very happy. Of course, Lena and the Lost Pride being one that has more power. I think to remain safe and diligent, though, we will play the Semaine Pegasus to stop the assault, giving us the best possible stabilization here. Yeah, that checks out. I like that this creature has 4 toughness. Very key against a deck that has that enchantment -3, -3. Going to start pressuring the opponent finally here, but yeah, this Elspeth's Nightmare will probably take Aethiomorphosis. I don't expect it to be Setessan draining. The Ephemia will continue to be annoying here. It'd be great if we could spike a forest. We could go Siona, Setessan training. In that case, I think we go all in on the Siona. Hope to get Heliod's. And Aspect to the Lamprey is a very broken card. Not the card that we wanted. This Ephemia and Elspeth's Nightmare is a bit of a non-bow. I'm very excited that that worked the way it did for us. We definitely needed a break of some sort. Loose lines of play here. I should have played some Protean Thaumaturge. But, it's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Opponent should be tapping these altars in a turn to continue to gain 1 life off of their Ephemia. Grey Merchant, 1, 2, 4, 5, down to 5, taking 2, down to 2. Devotion was 6, go to 2, sorry. Yeah, yikes. Our time is officially up. We need something now off of this draw step. Thank God. And we did it. You know, that was... We really shouldn't have waited until we got that lucky. Definitely gonna choose... that creature. Opponent's 3 cards to our 1 card. We get to get rid of the Ephemian next turn. And that'll do it. Lost to some really cool decks today. No regrets, as the kids say. Did really well in our last draft, so what do you think, Halo? I think Halo thinks we did pretty good, hey? Well, I guess that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for coming to join us. Yeah, learned quite a lot, so continue to play some sealed and get better. And yeah, thanks for coming to join us.